there's two. I went to brunch today. I had a Bloody Mary. I decided, let's keep this going. So I made a Negroni. Oh my God. Do I look, real quick, do I look a little drunk?
No.
No? Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Danny Palumbo, and today I'm gonna make mushroom crepes. The recipe for the crepes comes from the French Laundry cookbook. That is, I mean, I'm just ripping it straight from the cookbook. If this sounds like a familiar restaurant, that's because this is the restaurant that Gavin Newsom went to in the middle of a pandemic. Remember when that happened? Remember when the governor of California was like, hey, if we're gonna beat this thing, everybody stay inside and wear your masks. And then he was like, not me though. I'm gonna go get duck confit on a bed of lightly dressed microgreens. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just keeping the dry separate from the wet. So we have our flour here, flour and salt, eggs and milk in here, 3 extra large eggs. 1, 2, 3, and then 1.25 cups of milk. So eggs and milk here. I'm not gonna overbeat these. I'm gonna make a little well in the middle, kind of like you would do with pasta. So just a little well in the middle. And then I'm gonna pour the egg mixture. Right? Start off slowly at first. And then as I get a feel for everything, I'll speed it up. I've scraped the sides, I have scraped the bottom. I am not seeing any clumps of flour. Looks good. Next thing I'm gonna do, this is 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm just gonna whisk it in. Stir and whisk, stir and whisk. I mean, this is French cooking. The butter is gonna make this taste really decadent. I'm gonna go probably 2 tablespoons. I like chives. I like the taste of chives. I like the smell of onions. I'm a fucking freak. Go right in and then stir. You can see it's nice and speckled with chives. Personally, I like having 3,000 feet of plastic wrap at my disposal at all times. I'm gonna leave this in the fridge for like an hour or something. These are king oyster mushrooms. These taste earthy and meaty, just like regular mushrooms. If you smell them raw, they kind of have like an anise smell to them, but once you cook them, you're not gonna be tasting licorice. It's one of the first things they teach you when you work at any, even the shittiest restaurant, will teach you to wet a rag, set it down on the table, set your cutting board over that so it doesn't slide. Go right in half. Slice, 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 slice. This is an onion that I had left over. Okay, I'm actually getting a little tipsy, but we're gonna work through it. I'm gonna sweat these onions. I'm not gonna caramelize them, so I'm gonna go onions in, butter in. It's about 1 tablespoon of butter. Gonna hit it with a little bit of salt. I guess I don't really pay attention to the finer details of the alcohol I'm drinking. I'm just trying to, you know, feel good. Oh my God. Butter and onions, what a combo. I'm gonna put in about a couple tablespoons of olive oil. King oyster mushrooms in. Gonna hit it with some salt. I would say, I don't know, this is probably gonna take like 15 minutes or so. Mushrooms are filled with water, so that's why you're cooking them. You wanna get rid of all the water so that it enhances the really meaty, earthy flavor of the mushrooms. So we wanna cook these things until you don't see any more moisture at the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna add the onions back to the pan. Stir those around. This is Korean spinach. I don't know if it tastes different. It's crunchy. Ooh. Just a few ounces of spinach. As soon as a new ingredient hits the pan, I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit because spinach doesn't need much heat to cook. About a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I'm not looking to make a sauce. I'm looking to make more of a filling. So you can see how it's a little runny. I'm gonna turn the heat up to medium. And just let it cook. You can see the cream is turning green a little bit too. I'm gonna use a microplane and just grate a few ounces. It's gonna help thicken up this filling. Just gonna let that cook for a few minutes. I'll tell you what's not a summer meal is mushroom crepes. It's fucking hot right now, and I'm about to eat a giant crepe with gruyere cheese and heavy cream and king oyster mushrooms. It's not a summer dish, that's for sure. What we can do now, because this is thickened, is transfer it to a bowl to cool down. It's getting hot in here. I'm drinking from a jug of water like a college student. Okay, finally, what I want to do is the crepes. For that, we need a 10-inch nonstick pan. You can use 8. In fact, 8 would be preferred. I have a 10-inch pan. I mean, listen, you're not supposed to tell people to touch the pan, but that's what I do. I touch the pan directly with my finger to see how hot it is. And it's hot, but it's not like, you know, it's just like, ooh, ah. You can see, if you look at the pan right now, and this is how I can tell things are hot, aside from touching it. You see the pan I just sprayed in there? It's all dispersed, right? So it's hot, the oil is separating, it's looking pretty good. Almost a full ladle. And then we're gonna spread it around. Almost like you're cooking an omelet. As soon as you put the batter in the pan, your instinct is gonna be to start fucking with it. Don't do that. You can tell the top is no longer wet. The top of the crepe is no longer wet, okay? This is an opportune time to flip a crepe. Now you could take your spatula and just sort of lightly fold it like an omelet, or you could really just try to, you know, go for it. Now once that thing is flipped, it's pretty much cooked. And if you don't own parchment paper, that's where this stuff comes in handy. It's kind of what you buy it for. Throw it right there. Another ladle of the crepe juice. And then when you flip it, you're going forward and back. See, if I go forward, it's already the edge. And then pulling it back is gonna flip it. But you can tell that nothing is gonna stick to the bottom of the pan, right? I had a little bit to drink today. It's a feel thing. You gotta feel it out. It's very, it's very important to feel it out. Ooh, that was close, but we got it. Spread it, don't touch it, flip it. Does that make it easier if you saw that on a poster at like a school? I haven't fucked one up yet, right? I have flipped 5 fucking crepes and not one has landed on the ground. I'm gonna lay it down right here. We go with the filling right in the middle, a few tablespoons. I like to kind of do the tri-fold here. So fold it once, kind of seal it, fold it again, in the center of the plate, a little spoonful of the filling. Mushroom crepes, very decadent, delicious, afternoon drunk kind of meal. Fuck. Ah! I need to go like jump in a pool naked right now.